So we are really happy now to go live with the US with a Paparazzi viewer who has also been a sports commentator for the American television. So we're really happy to welcome back again to Paparazzi our dear Roberto Alvarez from Florida. Ciao Roberto! Good morning, welcome again to Paparazzi. Welcome back.
Ciao Paparazzi, it's great to be back with you again. I appreciate you having me back on the show. And you are correct, the big game just ended a few hours ago.
Yeah. So, Roberto, let's start from the results. So it was like Boston versus Seattle, right? 0-1.
Well, Seattle won. The final score was 29-13. It was kind of a boring game. It was a very defensive played game in the first half. It was 12-0 at the half. Seattle was winning. But in the second half, the explosion started. They started scoring some points. And before that, all of that happened, the most exciting thing, there was a streaker that ran onto the field.
Oh, okay. So a man naked run?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, since it's 2026, he wasn't naked. He was naked from waist up, but he had pants
waist
on.
up. Okay, so kind of acceptable. Okay, but I'm curious because in Italy, 3 big teams have won more than 60% of the Serie A editions. While in America, in the United States, it's not there is not a dominant team. Why so?
Well, I think it's number one, Forza Napoli, but
yeah.
I think in America
they are
with
the incumbent champions. Yeah.
Yeah, with the influx of talent, how the talent changes every year, how the money changes every year. I think the days when the New England Patriots were dominant recently, I think those days in American football are now over. And I think every year it's going to be new teams playing in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so
It's
what
much
about...
more fun. It's much more fun.
Yeah, we prefer. So what about the second half? What happened then?
Well, in the second half, there were a few turnovers. Seattle got rolling. One of their running backs ran for a long touchdown, and it was just night and day between the first half and the second half. Maybe all that energy in the second half came from the halftime performance by Bad Bunny.
Okay, so what about that? What about that?
I thought it was very good. They, as you guys can see in that clip, that picture there, they transformed the field into a big sugarcane field, and Bad Bunny came out. There were a lot of different scenes during his performance, people playing dominoes. There was a taco stand, and in fact, there was a couple that got legally married during his show.
What, for real? That's
Yes,
a real marriage.
For real.
Yeah.
And also he had Lady Gaga sang during his performance, and so did Ricky Martin. So I thought it was very exciting. It was all in Spanish. There was not an English word spoken.
Yeah.
So if you didn't understand Spanish, you may have been a little lost, but I thought it was an exciting performance.
That's what the president comment too on this. I couldn't understand much of this performance, but I don't care about politician. What was the general audience feedback on the halftime show?
I think it was, here in America, I think it was very mixed. There was a portion of people that enjoyed it very much, and a portion of people that didn't care for it at all. I've been reading a lot this morning, some of the reviews of the show. So I think right now it's been 50-50 as far as people liking it or disliking it.
Yeah, and Roberto, what about the final result? What do you think? Did Seattle deserve to win the game?
Absolutely. They dominated defensively. New England couldn't do anything. And Seattle dominated, and then they start putting some points on the board. As I said earlier, they caused some turnovers. So I think Seattle definitely deserved a win. You know, you had a West Coast team against an East Coast team. So I think there was a big part of Middle America that was maybe didn't care as much, but in the end, it was a good game. It was the 60th Super Bowl, and it was a good one.
Wow. That's very, very beautiful to hear. And thank you so much, Roberto, for watching Paparazzi from Florida and for reporting live from your beautiful house. So thank you so much. Every time we have some major events in the U.S., you will be our Paparazzi reporter live from the U.S. for sports, okay? We have a deal?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ciao. Bye.
Ciao, Roberto. That's Roberto Vargas from Florida. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
I'm sure he would be happy to comment on Italian football as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He discovered.
Well, you know what, Professor?
He declared to be a supporter of Naples.
Yes, but I'm going to tell you this, Professor. Where will the football FIFA World Cup be not next year, this year?
This year, in the USA, Canada, and Mexico.
So Roberto will be there for us. Yeah. Okay, now it's time for trending number 3. Let's go. So the Winter Olympic Games, or the Milano Cortina Cold Games, just started. And Professor